Okay, let's have a go at this one. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the square root of 2 into fraction form, like square root of 2 divided by the square root of 6. Now, the next thing I'm going to look for is things that divide evenly into both of these numbers. Now, they're both even numbers, so I can break them up into the following. 2 times 1 over 2 times 3, like this. Now, that gives me the square root of 2 times the square root of 1 over the square root of 2 times the square root of 3. Now I can cross those two off, which gives me, if I go back up here, the remainder from that is the square root of 1 over the square root of 3. Now we know that the square root of 1 is equal to 1, so I can write that part as 1 over the square root of 3. So in this case, I've got a surd, an imperfect root, down the bottom of the answer. Let's have a look at another one. Okay, so again, we'll put the question, the division, in fraction form, like that. Now I can see that 15 and 10 are both in my 5 times table, so I'm going to write that as 5 times 3 for the top. And, whoops, do the root sign first, 5 times 2 for the bottom. Now that splits up into square root of 5 times root 3 on the top over root 5 times root 2 on the bottom. Now I've got square root of 5 top and bottom as a common factor, so I can divide by root 5 top and bottom. That's the same as crossing it off. And what I'm left with is root 3 over root 2. Here I've got a root on the top and the bottom. Let's have a look at one more. Okay, so this one here again, we'll put it into fraction form, like this. And we can see that 18 and 6 are both in the 6 times table. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write both of them as multiplications of 6. Then I'm going to split both the top parts and the bottom parts there. Now again, I can see that I've got the same factor on the top and the bottom there, so I can divide by root 6 top and bottom. That effectively cancels them out. And what I'm left with is the square root of 3 over the square root of 1. Now we know that the square root of 1 is equal to 1, so that gives us root 3 over 1, and anything divided by 1 is the same as itself, and so the answer is just root 3.